Mere mortal, eh?
Hey everybody, welcome back to my little YouTube adventure. Today is May 10th, 2026, and tragically and very sadly, 10 years ago today, we lost Stevie Smith. The following year, I deemed May 10th as Stevie Smith Day in my world. And what that means is that no matter what I have going on, May is a very busy month for me. On May 10th, I pull out a couple hours, I grab my bike, and I go ride some local downhill trails. Mainly, it's just in memory of Stevie, but a big part of it is just trying to live the attitude that I saw him living. I never met Stevie. I didn't know him at all. I was just a huge fan. Watching all that winning, it was crazy. I'd be jumping up and down in my house when he won, like so excited. And obviously, I mean, that was exciting for Canada, extra exciting for local Islanders. But I think for me, it was more just watching a kid that was so passionate and loved something so much and enjoyed it so much, and the success came. It was nice to see him achieve those dreams. But more importantly, I think the lessons I learned from watching him came a couple years later, after his big win and his big wins and his overall title. He'd gone through a couple injuries and had a couple years with a little bit less success in the results category. And he was coming back to form. You could just see it happening. He was getting faster and faster again, and you could just see a win on the horizon. I don't even remember what race it was. He was blasting down greens, and then he punctured. And as you can imagine, as a World Cup racer, tops at your game, that's got to be pretty frustrating when you're riding so well and get a little mechanical like that. But in typical Stevie fashion, as he's rolling across the finish line with a flat tire, does a big one-handed wheelie and waves at the crowd. And you're looking at the interviews later, and obviously he wasn't super stoked on that result, but he still had that big gap tooth smile. He just nothing seemed to faze the kid. He'd ride, and if he was winning, he was happy. If he was losing, he was still on his bike, living the life of a racer and having a great career, and probably smiling because he didn't have to go get a real job like the rest of us. He just got to ride his bike really fast because he was so good at it. And for a guy like me, at my age, I'm old enough to be his dad, and being able to watch a kid in his 20s, after everything I'd gone through at that point in my late 40s, lots of experience, businesses and family and all that stuff, and watching this kid in his 20s and just seeing his approach to things, good or bad, he just had that smile, and it affected me, and it changed how I do things in a lot of ways. And that, sometimes shitty stuff happens, and I just try to let it roll off my back now and smile about it and take it a different approach, and things get better because of it. And I learned that from a 20-year-old kid racing a mountain bike. So May 10th, 2026, we're 10 years in. Time flies, right? But for the 10th year anniversary, I grew this really cheesy mustache in Stevie's honor, which just proves two things. One, I can't ride like that guy, nor can I grow a mustache like that guy. He was a legend in many categories, apparently. And I got a pretty busy day, but I got up super early, pulled out a couple hours, got my bike, and I'm at the top of my little local hill, and I'm going to go rattle off 2 or 3 laps. And I'm going to take a minute to remember Stevie. I'm going to take a little bit of time to smile, have fun, and no matter what happens the rest of my day, I'm going to have a great day because of this ride. So to you guys out there, I highly encourage you, go grab a bike, go do what you love, enjoy it for a couple hours. If that's all you got, it's going to make your day better. It's going to make your life better. You're going to smile more. So happy Stevie Smith Day. Long live Chainsaw. I'm going riding. Getting dry in here already.